Shot clock at 5. Klay Thompson getting around by Livers and Jalen Duren, who is just a man-child at the center spot. We will also see our friend James Wiseman play tonight. Livers out of the corner.
Yes.
So Duren easily winning the tap, as you might expect. Cunningham to Jalen Duren to spike it down.
Looney told Duren, I can get those offensive rebounds too. I know what that's about.
Cunningham to that mid-range, and he's moody. I don't know how that team at Mount Verde ever lost.
Seriously.
And Kuminga filled the lane perfectly. Klay Thompson. Detroit got back, and that's a credit to the Pistons right there. Good transition defense, forced the jumper, and that lob behind, but there is Duren. So much more dangerous when he breaks the paint. Klay Thompson getting his own rebound to put it up and in. I love the way Klay's been driving. Wiggins missing there. Trace Jackson Davis had it taken away. So Killian Hayes giving it to knocks down the lane to lay it up and in.
You see how Pajimski's guarding him. He feels like he can get to a spot and rise up with size.
Saric the pick and fade, and he drops in at 3. I don't know how he saw him there. It was nice. Warriors' first 3 of the night couldn't have come at a better time.
You're making his defender help.
Look at Knox come alive here.
Take your time, go through your routine, and knock it down. But you can kind of get in your head. Usually, if you miss one, you'll switch it up, let someone else shoot it.
Shot clock at 3. Saric again. This line. Pistons had sealed that off, and then Bogdanovich with the steal. And Wiseman will soar in to dunk it down and draw the foul.
Yeah, that's what he's capable of. The length, the athleticism. It looked like he jumped.
I like how Jonathan's been rebounding in the last couple weeks, both offensive glass and defensive.
And then he can initiate.
And he can score. He flips it in, draws the foul. What is that?
Trust.
Get rid of that.
Trust in the process.
Who started that?
And the Pistons have had their team meetings as Cunningham gets all the way to the basket.
Staff to Trace, perfect.
There you go. They got a lot of movement into that. Finally
With the rebound. Warrior biggest lead's been 5. Detroit's biggest lead's been 3.
Again,
Same thing.
yeah, it keeps happening.
And Thompson got to the mid-range, and Trace Jackson Davis to Curry. All moving around nicely. Steph with the 3. Yes, sir.
And here he comes. Can't hold him down for too long. Defensively, too, guarding pick and rolls is probably the main thing for Trace Jackson Davis, because there's so many different angles and so many different ways the teams run him.
And Burks. Warriors went on a 14-4 run. Steph had 8 of those points. Curry, off the backboard. 2-for-1 opportunity for Detroit. Duren. He'll cycle it to Bogdanovich for the open 3.
Okay.
That's not the guy. Beginning of this third quarter, very important for the Dubs to kind of get them into that here we go again mode for a team that's lost a number of games. Duren getting the dunk to start the second half, along with Jaden Ivey starting the second half for Detroit. Klay sets his feet and then bottoms the 3. Cunningham and Kevin Knox double figures for Detroit. All that attention on Steph and Chris Paul. His 3-ball has an ISO on Livers, and then he threw it away. That's just telegraphed, and Bogdanovich saw it the whole way. Ivey had missed 1 3. Gonna make that one. I gotta bring my report card in the next home game. Shot clock at 1. Chris Paul to Steph to beat the buzzer. Chris Paul. Bogdanovich trying to answer with a 3. And Chris Paul the rebound. Kuminga leaking out. See Detroit hustle back on defense. Credit them. Chris Paul trail 3.
Jackson Davis switched on to Cunningham, held his own, made him take a tough shot.
Steph back up 3. Wiggins, what an offensive rebound. He was knocked to the ground. Pajemski hits the triple.
Jumper, but he's got the athleticism. He's a really good shot blocker as well, actually.
Curry down the lane, putting it up and in.
Warriors in a little bit of a zone now against a team that doesn't shoot it well.
Knox is the one guy who's made shots, and he hits another.
Talking about how they don't shoot it well, they knock down a 3.
The rest of the team's 4 of 26. Pajemski, he likes third quarters. Sizing up Pajemski, won't give it to Wiseman. They never give him the ball. Alec Burks hits that three.
Dario.
Wiggins left wing three. That was needed. He buries the triple with 3.3 left. Saric on the pick and fade. Pajemski with a rebound. Setting up the Clay three. Got it! Ivy, you know he wants to drive. Going to get a running start of Pajemski. Brandon played him well, and he made it anyway. Warrior out-of-bounds plays have been very good all year. How about a Corey Joseph open three? And room at home. With the shot clock at 7. Cunningham's got Saric on that switch. Shot clock at 3. Cunningham tornado move to the mid-range. What a bucket. Couple more whistles start to live at the line in the fourth quarter. That could be a huge issue.
You have to stay aggressive.
Play three. He's got 17. Especially with Chris Paul banged up. Professional. Good word. Cade Cunningham. Oh my God, what a bucket. Rudy with a shot clock at 7. And his high school teammate blocked that shot. Ivy will track it down and hit a three. Aching for that because they love Moses. They're cheering for him to get an opportunity. Cade Cunningham trail 3, and you got a game. Field goal. Cade Cunningham spinning and flipping it in. Dempsey's got Dern on a switch. Going to drive the big man, set up Steph in the corner. Bottoms a three.
Just working weak side off the ball, finding an opening. It got kind of confused there.
The lob to Durham. And that's where Cunningham. He has been the scorer in the fourth. Also the assist guy. Got Durham that last dunk. And reversing it up and in to tie the game. Now they'll switch it. Bogdanovich. Wing three. Got it. Mid at 10. 1-point lead in the ball. Two-men jump at Curry. He'll back up on Bogdanovich for 3.
That's that handoff stagger.
He wanted that 3. Clay ran him off the line and then had it blocked. Great defense, Clay Thompson.
You got to give Clay credit for the defense he's been playing.
Up 4. Step back 3. Got it! And he was running back. Detroit had the lead. Alec Burks missing that 3. Duran will track it down. Burks down the lane. What a finish.
That was nice. Warriors are getting a lot of doing with these close games.
And get it into Saric, and that will do it. So the only way to back up and get